My name is Lin. Today I'm going to represent my group, which is Group 5, to present title Google, the Drive to Balance Privacy with Profit. Question 1. Has Google implemented a strategy that serves all stakeholders? Google has not determined the strategy that can serve all the stakeholders. As we know that the privacy stakeholders is customer, but with the increasing attentions on corporate social responsibility, the concept has been extended to include governments as well, which across the world. Indeed, Google has implemented this diversification strategy and sell different products to serve the interests of all of its stakeholders. But the biggest issue is privacy issues, where it affects the customers, governments, as well as information gathering. The management ensures that user information are secure, then they are able to serve their stakeholder, but until then they cannot ensure that they are doing so. One of the examples from the case is Google claims was accidentally placed onto its equipment. Google guaranteed the UK's Information Commissioner's Office it would erase user data accurate in the UK. However, 2012 inquiry found Google had kept certain user data in violations of the agreement. Despite Google's apologies and requests for data retentions, the breach exacerbated its reputation as a business that disagrees privacy. For question 2, how can Google respect privacy and still maintain its profitability? Google has been working hard to improve their privacy policy. As a solid opportunity, Google is concentrating on building a more secure network of operations by enhancing privacy policy and applying a certain types of situations where the abilities on secure serves in employee. Every query about their privacy policy has been addressed in their newly updated privacy policy. One of the key implementation stunts by Google to sell their product is a favorable manner, as well as to create a pleasant environment for their consumer to build a secure platform for them where their information cannot be hacked or stolen by hackers. Google states that all the user have the options to turn off the certain features which collects their personal information. This new policy also states that it will never affect the amount of the information it collects or deletes and then remain highly committed to user privacy. As a result, it gets consumer trust and thus profit. For the last question, which is question 3, how will increasing global regulations of privacy affect Google's operations? Increased Google regulations of privacy laws will have an impact on Google's operations, as it is a world's largest multinational corporation with operations in many countries, each with its own sets of rules and regulations. This means that Google must offer various products and services to different countries or regions in order to satisfy users while also adhering to local rules and regulations. Otherwise, it will be banned by the country. For instance, Google could not enter China due to it does have not consulship. However, just because Google did not want to miss the opportunity to tap into a market consisting of more than 1 million potential consumers, it hosts a search engine from within China. It could require agreeing to self-cancel its search result in accordance with Chinese law. Even though such an agreement went against the essence of what Google stood for, providing free and open access to information, so it is clearly shows that any challenge to global legislations will put Google's activity in a different way. That's all for my group presentation. Thank you.
Okay, so for our group, we have one question, which is how Google has changed the way we interact and gather information. Please give 4 ways of it. So, Julia, yeah, you can give it.
Okay, for your questions, 4 ways. Firstly is immediate information. As we know that we can now turn on our computer, laptops, mobile phone, or tablets to search for anything we need, receiving a pantoras of a result in a matter of seconds, regardless of which devices we are using. And then the second is change the communications. Almost a million of people use Google email to email service every month, and many of them use it as a replacement for face-to-face or even vocal communication. And for the third point is finding our way. As we know that now we can use Google Map, which provides excellent mapping and travel capabilities in addition to allowing us to navigate through all the web's informations. We can also check out our locations using real-world graphics so that we know exactly what we are searching for when we arrive. Employing Google My Business, we can also identify local facilities or services that we would be interested in using it. And for the last point, which is the news and views. When it's come to news, Google has transformed the way we access and assimilate informations, driving down the cost of twin creations while also providing us with the ability to comment on real-world concerns as soon as they emerge. That's my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And that's all from our group. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.